Hey, welcome to my review of the FBA Startup. The FBA Startup is a course that teaches you how to start selling on Amazon, and it shows you all the path of selling on Amazon from beginner to an expert level. In this video, I'm going to be reviewing this course. I'm going to show you the insides of the course, and I'm going to walk you through how it looks from the inside as you're seeing on the screen right now. I'm going to give you my thoughts about this course, and hopefully by the end of watching this video, you'll understand if this course is good for you or not at all. Now, I gotta tell you that in the description of this video, you're gonna have a link that will lead you to a place where you can book a call with the creators of the course, which I'll mention right now. However, this might change in the future. Maybe this link will lead to another place because things change with time. But if you're watching this maybe a year from now, and if this course is still available, then I'm just gonna be continuing to update it down in the description for your best experience. Now, the creators of this course, of the FBA Startup, the Zab twins, TZT, now it's Brian and Arek, and they are Amazon sellers, actual Amazon sellers, and they created this course, and currently they also offer coaching, right? So there's like group coaching, and maybe even they do one-on-one coaching. That's why it's better to, if you will be interested after this video, check out the link and see if you want to book a call with them and talk with them. It does not cost you money. Now, I gotta tell you, and it's a disclaimer, that the Zap twins are my friends, and also I'm in the same mastermind with them. But I will still be completely honest with my review. I'll just let you know what I think, because I went through all the course, and I let the guys know as well that I'm doing that I want to review their course, because I do think that they're nice human beings. I know them for like 6 months now, and we're in the same mastermind, but also they are real Amazon sellers. And I think that what they create is pretty good. So let's start video and then you'll decide for yourself. Now also I'll tell you that in the description, I'm gonna have another playlist for you of all my other course reviews, because there are different courses for Amazon FBA. Maybe you will need another course. Maybe this one is not gonna be good for you. I have more reviews down in the description. Let's start the video now. So we're just gonna take this page of their course, the FBA Startup, and go from the top to the bottom of the page, and I'm going to be telling you what's included and what I think about it. If that's fine, then I would appreciate if you like the video, or dislike it if you don't like something, but let me know why you dislike so I can improve. So the first module of the training is going to be welcome and mindset training, and what I really enjoyed about this part is that first, I'm selling on Amazon for, it's my 5th year, right? And this course also taught me new things, and it kind of refreshed things in my head as well, things that I haven't thought about for a long time. So it's pretty cool. But the welcome and mindset training is going to be extremely good for those that this might be your first business maybe, or it may be just you are trying Amazon as another gig, but you've never tried it. But they're just different ways for improving your mindset. And maybe let's just take some random video here. Let's say drive and motivation. Let's listen to how it sounds and see it a little bit. So that's how it looks from the inside. I'm going to make it a little bit less. All
right, guys, welcome back to another lesson of the FBA Startup. Today, we're going over a couple more traits. We've already got.
So as you can hear, the sound is crisp in the course, which I really like because sound does a lot. Now you can also see the guys, Brian and Arek, on video here in different videos. But what I also like that many times is just the screen capture itself, and there's a voiceover of the guys, one of the twins. They're twins, by the way. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. It's sometimes hard when we're on those mastermind calls. It's in the beginning it was really hard to tell who is whom, but I guess that's always the thing with the twins. But first module, mindset and training, very important, because many people come to Amazon and they don't have the mindset sometimes that it takes to succeed there, or at least be efficient there, or at least to even put yourself in a position that you do want to try this business model. This will help, and that's why I really think that it's good that the course starts from mindset and kind of welcoming, because it doesn't straight away dive into product research, for example. Like, wait, like let's understand what are we getting into, how to look at these things. Very nice, and I even learned new things about, so say, mindset for my own business and generally for my own productivity only from this module. So pretty cool, right? And you can just click on each a kind of lesson, and there is a video there, or sometimes we are gonna have the video of the twins themselves there. Sometimes it's a voiceover. And yeah, so there's also in each module like module downloads, so it's pretty nice because it kind of gathers them in one place, which is really comfortable, especially for the next modules where there's more stuff that is practical stuff. Like actually not so practical, because mindset is also some practical stuff, but let's say, for example, in the product research, you have some different things like Excel things that they give you, and yeah, so that's really comfortable when you have such a thing. So the next one after the welcome mindset is account infrastructure. So usually there's in each one is like module overview and goals, as same as here. So then you understand what's upcoming in this module. That's very comfortable. The downloads usually comes after that. And then it just goes. So in this module, which is account infrastructure, is essentially how to start selling on Amazon in terms of how to create the account, how, as you can see here, set up your LLC if you're USA, or sell on Amazon as Canadian. And it just gives you the explanation of how to create the infrastructure for the sales on Amazon. It doesn't still talk about Amazon itself. And for example, getting EIN, I don't know how to, the abbreviations of this, abbreviations I think is the right word, but EIN is a Canadian, business bank account, so stuff like that. That's like account infrastructure, just to get things done before you even start selling on Amazon itself, right? To have all your accounts and stuff together. And next thing I really enjoyed here is the Google Drive organization. Now we do also have it in our own business, but the twins show you how to organize your Google Drive for your future business, so it is not going to be mess and all around. So it's very nice to keep it organized, and they just give you like a nice way to do that. There are also some interviews in the startup, in the course. So you can see, for example, there's an interview here with Matt Remuzzi. I'm not sure if I pronounced right. Remucci maybe, sometimes maybe it's Italian, I don't know. But from CapForge. So some kind of modules have also interviews, which is in my opinion pretty cool because it's like more insights from experts. Now, next one is search. So essentially you have tons of things about product research here. So you have different tools, you have the way how to do product research, and I went through all the, as you can see here, I have all the ticks. I went through all of them, and there are different ways of product research. So sometimes if you're like watching YouTube videos, you might find one or two different methods, which is pretty cool. Now here you have many different methods. You have different tools that you can use for your product research, some Chrome extensions that help you with this. So in my opinion, it's very nice. And yeah, it just makes your product research easier. And because it's all organized here, then you understand how to go through the process. There's also a nice like table, I'm not sure how to say that, like a table that's, you know, like an Excel table where you can input your products there, and kind of in front of your eyes, when you have some ideas for products, you'll be able to kind of, how to say it right, understand based on different criteria inside this table which product is good. You use some colors there, so they give you a really nice method for product research. I really like this part as well. So yeah, and I want to remind you that if you're interested in seeing more about this, there's going to be a link in the description to, at this time, it's booking a call with the guys. It might change in the future. Also, I gotta say that this is currently not an affiliate link. However, if you mention my name to the guys, and I still haven't gotten an answer from them about this, but maybe I'll be able to plug you in with some discount, and I will get a little commission in case you do business with the twins. However, the link itself is not an affiliate link. There's no tracking system, but if you mention my name, it's Vova, V-O-V-A. I'll really appreciate that. And you may just not mention my name at all, but I do encourage you, if you're interested, to check out and book a call with them. Please do it only if you're serious, because they don't accept everyone as well. Only if you fit them and the kind of the way they run their coaching, then you'll be able to work together. But if you're serious, then I would recommend you talking to them, and if you really wanna work and create a real business, right? And being honest with you, 100%. Source, so that's the next part. So we have like searching products, then we're gonna source the product. Now, I'll tell you another thing is what's cool is that they structured the course in a way that it's comfortable to understand the path of starting this business. So for example, sometimes people come to me and they come to my YouTube channel. I have like over 200 videos here. And it's not easy to find answers inside the channel, although you can use the search in the channel and find, for example, product research, product launch, and stuff like that. But still, I do understand why people like courses, because it's all organized. So it's organized here also in the way that you start from the mindset, then you go and create the account, and then you go and search for the products, then you source them, and we're gonna see what happens next. So sourcing, this is how to get the product that you will find in the product research phase, right? So it's gonna be fully about the sourcing part. So how to reach to Alibaba suppliers with templates. There's lots of good stuff. As also there's module downloads, as I mentioned, so you can download different PDFs and stuff like that. And so yeah, so essentially here it explains to you how to source the product. So as you can see, working with multiple suppliers. If you want to bundle a product, it explains how to do that, how to talk with suppliers. There's things about ordering samples, how to do it right? How to order the right amount of inventory, how to order the right amount of inventory. That's very important. Something that I've done a lot, not right. All right, so I have ordered either not enough or too much, right? So this is very important to understand how to do it right. And you still might do many mistakes. That's normal. I still do mistakes. The Zab twins still do mistakes, but with time you become more efficient, and because they're sharing their things where they did wrong, they share how to do it right. So then it maybe saves you these mistakes, if that makes sense. And negotiating as well, that's very important. How to negotiate with the suppliers, right? So in the same sourcing, there's like the shipping and logistics, because once you source your beautiful garlic press, so to say, that's a very kind of famous product that people talk about in the Amazon community. Then you gotta ship it, right? So shipping and logistics, how to work with the barcodes, what are the right barcodes, what is FNSKU, what do I put on my box, do I put this barcode or that's very confusing in the beginning. I gotta admit that in the beginning you have this barcode, that barcode, what do I put where, they explain it to you. Right? So that's how to ship as well, how to create a shipping plan inside Amazon. That's very nice as well. About shipping labels, inspections, how to inspect your products, all right? And a bunch of other stuff. So that's about the kind of the sourcing part. Then we go and continue. Of course, you have to get inside each lesson, and I recommend you going through each lesson because there's a lot of good information, and it will just clear the picture for you if you're someone that is looking to start selling on Amazon, or maybe you're someone who already went through some courses, through some Amazon courses, and you're looking like for a new course, and maybe a course with couching or coaching. Couching is a couch English, not first lesson, but not first language, but lessons, But what I'm saying is, if you're someone who's looking maybe for a course where you have mentors to talk to you, to walk you through the process, that might be a good course for you. So let's continue. The next one is branding and listing optimization. So trademarks, about your logos, that's also very popular. How do I create my brand? What is branding? How to work with designers here. Then how to create the listing. So for example, you have found this beautiful product, you know how to source it, then you gotta place it on Amazon, and then you gotta showcase it. Like how do you create the right pictures, right? How to work with a designer, how to get the right keywords for your listing as well. So how to build it, it's all here, copywriting images, building your listing, that's the module about branding and listing optimization. I really like listing optimization. This is I'm geekish, can I say that? Geekish about that. So yeah, the next one is launch. So after we have our product, we have shipped it to Amazon, we have sourced it, we found it in the research, we have the mindset of an Amazon seller, right? Of somebody who wants to succeed, then you're gonna launch it, right, on Amazon. So launching, we have different things, you're gonna ranking logic, how even the algorithm works, how to launch a product, what does it mean to launch a product on Amazon, what to do, what to look at, what not to look at, how to price it, how to build ranking strategy, what is super URLs, very kind of common thing. Rebate key, it's also a website that you can use to promote your products. ManyChat, many different things. So that's how to launch your product. Very nice module as well to understand how to get to top of page number 1. Pretty cool. And then there's also big module for PPC. Now that's interesting because some courses don't really explain to you PPC in depth. And myself, I'm not a PPC guy. My partner takes care of the PPC. But with the Zap Twins, again, I just ran through it, and I don't use it in my own business because I have a partner that does it. But what I can tell you that it's very in-depth in this course. Some courses give you like basics of PPC. The Zap Twins really gave in like strong emphasizing, I think that's the right way to say it, like they really gave in a lot to the PPC part. I guess because they are really experts in that. I'm not sure which one of the twins, but yeah, so as you can see, there's a lot of stuff about PPC, from the fundamentals from the beginning, right, just to understand how it all works, to more advanced tactics for PPC. So as you can see, many things, optimizing it, like campaign creation, a lot of stuff, pretty cool. So for those who also are looking maybe for PPC guidance, all right, that might be simply, this module might be great for you, but definitely for the beginners, it will really be nice to understand PPC and how to rank with it, how generally to create campaigns, and just the logics behind PPC, right? And also there's an interview with Sean Smith. He's pretty big in the PPC game on Amazon, in the community, right? There's also other kind of modules here, I believe, that are getting more kind of videos added. So they're always updating the course as well, the twins. So stuff like pricing, promotion, scale, and maintenance still don't have lessons here, but it's coming. And also what's really cool, there's the weekly group calls. So you can also get access to the previous ones, all right? The previous calls that occurred. You can go through them and you can see what questions were asked. So that's really nice that they keep the library of the stuff there, because beginners, maybe like yourself, are asking questions. Of course, you can also join the weekly group calls as a part of the FBA startup, but the previous ones, that's the big advantage, that you can go through them as well. I would recommend you going through them. And then you can see what was asked. Maybe you didn't understand the part about the lunch. You're like, Brian, man, like, I didn't understand, like, how do I target a keyword? Or Eric, man, I'm not sure how to input the right keywords into my title. What should I put inside my bullet points? Ask the guys, they will explain to you. And as I mentioned, yes, they are my friends, but they are talented Amazon sellers and they're talented entrepreneurs. I see the way they work. They get a lot of stuff done somehow. I don't know, gotta learn from them. They know very well how to outsource things. And generally, I really enjoy being in their kind of presence, so to say, because there's a lot to learn from them, and I think they can help you as well. So as I mentioned in the description, I'm going to have a link to book a call with the guys, see if it's right for you. Again, it might change in the future. Maybe in the future is going to be a different page, but I'll promise to keep it updated for you so you can get to the right page that is functioning, and you'll be able to see if this course is for you or not. So the link is down in the description. Please click on it, check if it's for you, book a time with them, talk to them, and let them know that you came from my video, from Vova, V-O-V-A. And as I mentioned before, if I'll be able to get some discount for you, I'll mention it down there as well, and you'll be able to even join with a discount. Now, up here on the screen, I'll leave my course reviews playlist here on YouTube, where if you're interested in other courses and stuff like that, I have it here, and you can simply click there, go and watch some other course reviews that I have. I wish you a great day. Thank you a lot for your time, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.